Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Bill's place, Steffi's jaw drops when she sees Luna kiss her supposed father. At Forrester, Brooke tells Ridge it was quite a surprise seeing Taylor at the office. Ridge explains she's back to renew her practice. Brooke thinks Steffi will be happy, but the timing was bad. Ridge exclaims that her son crossed the line. This is a big deal. Brooke understands why he's derangement. She's concerned too and will handle Hope. Ridge thanks her. At least Steffi and Finn are okay. Brooke coos, and so are we. Suddenly, RJ comes by and tells them, Bill is Aunt Luna's father after all. Ridge asks about the maternity test. RJ says someone must have altered the results. Katie walks by and RJ asks if she knows about the maternity test. Brooke tells her Bill took her advice. RJ explains that Bill took 2 new maternity tests and they both came back the same. Bill is Aunt Luna's father. At Bill's place, Steffi listens in horror as Bill says to Luna, Luna, I told you, you can't kiss me like that. Indeed though I'm not your father, it can't be again. Luna apologizes, she's just no way met a man like him ahead. Ever since the day we met I just felt this connection between us, like you were this missing piece. Glancing at the glass, Luna realizes Steffi's in the foyer listening. As Luna's heart beats, Bill offers to get her some help. She gathers herself, turns back to him, and thanks him. I should presumably get going. Bill tells her she doesn't have to. Luna has to take care of some work stuff. Steffi ducks out of sight, and Luna exits. Steffi follows her out without Bill noticing, but she leaves the cell phone she came back to recoup on the side table just inside the door. In the main office, Katie says she'll reach out to Bill. RJ says Luna and Bill are the only bones. Who know besides them? Katie goes over how she put the pieces together about Poppy. Easily, this was all part of a plan to get to Bill's wealth. Brooke wonders where that leaves Luna. RJ just knows she's really vulnerable right now. At Bill's place, he thanks Lee for coming. She asks about Luna. Bill says she's okay, but she's not my son. Lee asks confused. Bill explains that given Poppy's arrest, he decided TOR test and the results were negative. He did a backover test, and the results were negative on that one too. He asks Lee if she manipulated the results of the original maternity test. Lee denies it. She'd no way do anything so unethical. She and her family haven't been near, why would I help her? She's happy to take a lie detector test to prove it. Bill sighs, I believe you, Notoriety outfitted that test, do you suppose it was Poppy? Lee isn't sure, but one thing she knows for sure, Poppy is a gold digger, but murder? No, Notoriety set her up. Luna lets herself into her old apartment and curses herself for being so careless. Steffi may have seen me kiss Bill. Just also, Steffi appears and walks by. Luna chirps, Steffi. What are you doing then? Steffi narrows her eyes, I know what you're up to, Luna. In the main office, Brooke, Katie, Ridge, and RJ phenomenon that Poppy was more dangerous than they allowed. Katie's just glad the killer is behind bars. RJ finds it so odd Poppy no way gave him the print that she watched about material effects. They all feel bad for Luna, who she used to manipulate him. RJ laments that she really came to love Bill. In Luna's apartment, she tells Steffi that her mama's arrest has been hard. As if that wasn't painful enough, she said about Bill's not really her father. Steffi asks, is that why you kissed him? It wasn't a sweet, innocent kiss. She understands this is a delicate time, but she needs to look inward and realize this is wrong. Luna pours her a drink and says, it's really hot out there. She tells Steffi she's mortified by what happened. I know it was so wrong of me to kiss Bill. She goes on about how much has been going on in her life. Steffi sips her drink and asks if she's trying to justify her jest. Luna says not at each, but Bill is a veritably seductive man. Perhaps it was just a transference of passions. Steffi asks what about her mama, and RJ, that's your Swain. Who are you, Luna? She sips her drink again. In the main office, Ridge tells RJ he has every reason to be concerned about Luna. He just wants to help her. Katie says none of this is Luna's fault, but these are odd circumstances. RJ says his gal is going to stay with Bill and is spending a lot of time at his place. At Bill's place, he asks Lee why someone would set up Poppy. What would they've to gain? At the apartment, Luna sips her drink and Steffy follows suit. Luna rambles about freaked out Steffy must have been to see her kiss Bill, especially when she didn't know they were father and son. They've both lost a lot and are the only bones who understand what it feels like. I don't know, perhaps that's why I kissed him. Steffy points out she's talking about the man who was dating her mama. Luna says her passions are each over the place right now, especially considering her mama might be responsible for the deaths at Il Giardino. Steffy tells Luna this isn't her. What happened to the youthful woman who worked at Forrester, who's dating her family RJ? You were living with him at the Sand House, and now you're living at the Spencer estate. Huh. Quite the rise. Luna asks what she's inferring. Steffy says her mama had an affair with Tom Starr, who claimed he was her father, and now he's dead. Luna says her mama loves Bill and the life he's given them. Her mama said she'd do anything for her. Steffy nods, huh. Yeah, I guess Poppy had so important to lose if Tom Starr was your father. You had so important to lose too, right? She sips her drink and muses, look at the life you have now. Your future's set. Everything's forfeiture, you're living at Bill Spencer's house. Oh my God, it's all starting to make sense. That's why you kissed Bill. You want him all to himself. Is that who you are? The kind of person who'll do anything it takes to get what you want, plutocrat, power, indeed if it means murder? Steffy realizes, I'm right. You did it. You killed Tom and Hollis. Luna sluggishly smiles. Steffy begins to get fuzzy-headed and sways as she struggles to concentrate on Luna's face. She looks at the nearly empty glass in her hand and it falls to the bottom and smashes. Steffy collapses and Luna stands over her. Steffy Forrester will reel now that she's witnessed Luna Nozawa kissing Bill Spencer after raining him with respects. Steffy looked downright affrighted over Luna crossing that line with Bill, and she could soon learn it's not the first time. Bill will presumably remind Luna that he formerly told her that couldn't be again, but she may contend she feels a connection to him that can't be denied. Still, Luna might realize she's got a problem if Steffy makes a noise or does commodity differently to warn Luna and Bill to her presence. Also again, Steffy might stay until Luna is alone and hang to tell RJ Forrester that his gal is after another man. Steffy is defensive when it comes to her siblings, not to mention she's sensitive to people kissing people they're not supposed to be kissing after what happened with Hope Logan and John Finnegan. Luna may be going after the big bucks by trying to betray billionaire Bill, but that doesn't mean she's ready to let go of her fat swain just yet. RJ is still a good backup beau if Luna is indeed the gold digger that she seems to be. There's indeed a chance that Steffy will suspect Luna framed Poppy Nozawa to get her out of the way. Steffy could spark some fear if Luna worries she'll start spreading her propositions to the bobbies. Will Luna end up attacking Steffy to silence her? Could Steffy get knocked out and wake up restrained in Poppy's old apartment? Anyhow, trouble must be brewing since Steffy has been telling people she's going out of city, and she advised Finn not to communicate her. That may work out impeccably for Luna if she decides to hold Steffy hostage for a bit. Katie Logan will feel confident that the true malefactor is behind bars when it comes to Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's deaths. Katie will suppose she was right to be suspicious of Poppy and will hope that Bill can heal from all her deception ultimately. Still, our prognostications allude that Luna's own falsehoods will make effects so much worse, especially if she's behind what happened to Tom and Hollis rather. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna will beget some other marvels, so we'll bring you updates on all the stunning news ahead.